the national tackle box. Is it going to be good? I don't know. I took a peek in it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like this video. Share this video. I do tackle reviews. I'm actually going to be doing some fishing on my boat. I've been working on my boat, so slowly getting there. Haven't been able to upload any videos lately because I am working on my boat. Should be ready hopefully by Friday. And then I'll have the big reveal, obviously. But again, I thank each and every one of you for subscribing. This is the month of May. Mystery Tackle Box Pro. And I'll leave, down in the description, I'll leave some information on Mystery Tackle Box. They're part of Catchco. Really great company. This is the national box. They don't have a regional box, unlike Monster Bass. Monster Bass has a regional. But in the Mystery Tackle Box, you can get panfish, trout, multi-species. You can also get just the Bass Pro. You can get the Bass Pro like I have here, and then, or you can get a catfish box and so forth. And you can change on any of those. You can change whatever you want per month, or you can skip a month if you can't afford it and you want to skip a month, then that's fine. But again, I will leave everything in the description below. Check them out and see what you think. But we'll go ahead and get on to the goodies. The goodies, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, we got an information card. Anytime you get a mystery tackle box, they always give you an information card of what is actually inside. In this case, the feature bait is going to be the cycle bait. And the cycle bait is from 10,000 Fish. So, and it also tells you about all the little information in there. And there is actually, they ask you to follow on Instagram and so forth. It's up to you if you want. So, first of all, we have, I have no clue what this is. Sunny. It's a Tickle Tail. It is a very unique bait. It's kind of a paddle swim bait with a bunch of little side ticklers. I don't know if you can see that or not right in there, but every single one of them, it's almost like a bug. And of course the water will make those move and make those things. So, and this is a 3.8 inch Tickle Tail. Next up, we got a Strike Pro tournament grade. Yes, SF75F. And this is called a Hansui Wagon Shoo. I don't know. That looks like a good little wake bait, if you ask me. This is just like a wake bait, and it goes 0 to 0.3 feet. So it's about not even a third. So it's just going to be right underneath the surface on this bait. It's kind of neat, little wake bait. Don't know how it's going to be, but we'll check it out for sure. Next up, we have Bruiser Baits Watermelon Red Stick Bait, your typical stick bait. Now, everybody makes stick baits, and there's a company that I help promote. It's called B&M Baits. They make stick baits. I've taken their stick baits with these guys' stick baits. And again, you can take Gary Yamamoto Cinco's or any of the other baits, stick baits, and put them up against each other. And I have yet to find any of them that is close to those B&M baits. So That's a little plug for being in. But, you know, these are good stick baits. They seem like they're pretty good. Very oily. I just don't know how they're going to be dense-wise. Usually they have a lot of salt in them to help them sink. So we'll give those a shot. Obviously, this is a watermelon red flake. Here is the cycle bait. It's a different way. Your typical spinner bait goes straight. And according to this is actually a dark June bug with a gold blade, 4/0 hook, and a cycle bait will actually do, I guess, like this. I don't know, never fished it. If you have, let me know in the comments below. I've never fished it, so it'll be really interesting to see how well that looks good. You can also pair it up with pretty much anything. You could even pair it up with this, with a stick bait. You'll be surprised how many fish you can catch just off of a spinner bait with a stick bait. Just a straight tail stick bait. Next up, you get some hooks. Harmony terminal tackle. I love the fact that the little shank here is a little bit bigger than your normal hook, and I like that because it's a little bit longer versus something like this, and it's easier to put your soft plastics on. So this would pair up. You can use it on that creature the creature bait and the stick bait. It's not too bad. Next up, we have this Fishoy lures. I hate that. I have no clue what the color is. You can do a Texas rig, weightless, shaky head. You can do it, I guess you can do a drop shot and Nico rig, which that's what I was thinking was like a Nico rig. Or you could even, because the tail is so long and so thin, it's gonna sit there and dance. So a Nico rig would probably work really good with these. Blue, and it looks like a brownish color, so kind of a motor oil. I don't know, motor oil maybe. I don't know the color. It doesn't give the name. So there's these Fishoy lures. And then, of course, right now with the bedding fish, everybody wants to throw a swim bait. Here is the Optimum Swimbait. It's a ghost minnow. It's 5/8 ounce, 3.5 inches long. It's got the hook in the center. It's a 90-degree hook eye, but it looks like the plastic is eating the hook eye. So it'll be very interesting to see how you can try to hook that thing up. Probably have to dig it out a little bit, but anyway, there's a ghost minnow. And then you got the tree pounder, which I catch a lot of those. Another informational card on this Optimum Swimbait, and it actually gives you a nice little diagram of where you need to throw it at. It also tells you preferably what rod you would use, pound test line, and you can even use braid. And then in the mystery tackle box, they give you this thing called the Dibble Digest, or whatever you want to call it. So basically, this gives you tips and tricks on how to, how to bass fish on it. If you're don't have a whole lot of money, you need to bass fish. That's a good way to do it. Simple ways to catch different, like panfish and walleye and everything. So again, tips and tricks, and of course the card inside. I like their card because on the back gives you a QR code, and the QR code will actually tell you some information about the baits. If that doesn't work, there's actually a link at the bottom down here. It'll tell you what you can do with those baits and everything else. But that is all for the mystery tackle box. For the national box, again, we have a swim bait, ghost minnow. Might throw that, especially on the bed. Take it and let it drop down right on their bed. They hate it because they think it's a bluegill. So fish oil lures. Please tell me if I'm saying this wrong, but fish oil? Fish oil? Fish oil? I don't know why it had to be a Japanese accent, but it sounded funny. Harmony hooks. Can't never go without too much terminal tackle. The cycle bait, which is the dark June bug, gold with a 4-aught hook. You got your watermelon red stick baits. You have a wake bait, which is, I can't even say the name of it. Cranky X Strike Pro wake bait. And then you got your Sunny Tickle Tail, like paddle swim bait, weird looking creature bait kind of thing. And that's all that's in this Mr. Tackle box for this month, the month of May. Alright, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below with this box. Go there, check them out. Also, if you go to Shop Carl's, they actually do a couple things. There's 30 days. You can do 30 days free with Shop Carl's, and you can buy tackle up to 30% off of the tackle, especially some of the Guggen baits, which is, they're kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And a couple of the other baits here, just go in there. They also have rods and reels and stuff like that on there. But not only that, if you're a veteran, active duty military member, or especially with this week being the appreciation week for the military, either you're a veteran, first responder, or a active duty or a military member, please go in there, do the ID me, and you'll get a discount on all the purchases, including a mystery tackle box. So but please, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video. You can share this video, and we are out of here. Deuces.